women, then I'm checking them. Overseas, nigga, international. And it's pretty solid, let me swag it off. She won't eat me up like a cannibal. But let's hard hit you in your melon hole. All summer, I was chasing cheddar door. I've been stacking up like the principal. I've been stacking up, that's what I'm meant to do. Pretty solid, and she high for edible. Pretty pussy got me feeling delectable. When I dive in, yeah, it's feeling incredible. Pussy so good, I put it on just to go. They cannot stop me, I'm feeling like Ichigo. I'm tying his skin like a pantyhose. Yeah, my nigga that die, he got plenty hoes. So I'm pass me the shawty, I'm feeding for. I've been feeding for her for a minute though. Shawty bag got me in that chokehold. What's the plans? I'm just tryna go hard. I ain't gonna talk about you. Please don't talk about me. You know I sit like a flu. You know I sick in the sheets. Baby girl, one more time. I'm just tryna get discreet. Gotta keep the shit on the low. Gotta keep the shit discreet.
Shit, I need a break from the bullshit. It's been racing my mind. And I think that you might be the culprit who been wasting my time. My joy and my pride, fuck with my people. Do you wanna die? Bitch, you ain't my equal. I see how you move in a shady disguise. Now that we here, baby, fuck all the chit chat. Burning so high, you a lit match. Shawty, tell me where you been at. Relaxing and see, baby, sit back. I'm tryna break you in that. Hey, Kit Kat, got a cup full of it, we'll sit back. You in love with me, baby, admit that. And I got a lot to say, shit, in fact. Got this dream where I'm stuck in the desert and see a mirage. Whole crowd giving rounds of applause. Riding me, except to say I'm appalled, the boys and all. I try to take a step closer before I fall. Then I shrink down, feeling small. Wake up, you the one I wanna call. Can you take me back to the times I had no worries, with no expectations, would I ever flourish? We all gon' grow, just trying to find our purpose. Just gotta keep on working, even if you're nervous.
I ain't gonna talk about you. Please don't talk about me. You know I sit like a flu. You know I sick in the sheets. Baby girl, one more time. I'm just tryna get discreet. Gotta keep the shit on the low. Gotta keep the shit discreet. In the party and she wanna back it up. And she beauty, so I'm tryna chat it up. BH city, nigga, understand it all. I'm a bourbon nigga, but I'm innocent. Got a problem with me, then I'm checking them. Overseas, nigga, international. And it's pretty solid, let me swag it off. She won't eat me up like a cannibal. But let's hard hit you in your melon hole. All summer, I was chasing cheddar door. I've been stacking up like the principal. I've been stacking up, that's what I'm meant to do. Pretty solid, and she high for edible. Pretty pussy got me feeling delectable. When I dive in, yeah, it's feeling incredible. Pussy so good, I put it on just to go. They cannot stop me, I'm feeling like Ichigo. I'm tying his skin like a pantyhose. Yeah, my nigga that die, he got plenty hoes. So I'm pass me the shawty, I'm feeding for. I've been feeding for her for a minute though. Shawty bag got me in that chokehold. What's the plans? I'm just tryna go hard. I ain't gonna talk about you. Please don't talk about me. You know I sit like a flu. You know I sick in the sheets. Baby girl, one more time. I'm just tryna get discreet. Gotta keep the shit on the low. Gotta keep the shit discreet.
Yeah. Shit, I need a break from the bullshit. It's been racing my mind. And I think that you might be the culprit who been wasting my time. My joy and my pride, fuck with my people. Do you wanna die? Bitch, you ain't my equal. I see how you move in a shady disguise. Now that we here, baby, fuck all the chit chat. Burning so high, you a lit match. Shawty, tell me where you been at. Relaxing and see, baby, sit back. I'm tryna break you in that. Hey, Kit Kat, got a cup full of it, we'll sit back. You in love with me, baby, admit that. And I got a lot to say, shit, in fact. Got this dream where I'm stuck in the desert and see a mirage. Whole crowd giving rounds of applause. Riding me, except to say I'm appalled, the boys and all. I try to
talk about you. Please don't talk about me. You know I sit like a floor. You know I'm sick in the sheets. Baby girl, one more time. I'm just trying to get discreet. Gotta keep the shit on the low. Gotta keep the shit discreet. In the party and she wanna back it up. And she pretty, so I'm trying to chat it up. PA city nigga, understand it all. I'm a bourbon nigga, but I'm innocent. Got a problem with me, then I'm checking on.
Alright. Hold on, y'all. Okay, it might be loud. It's not loud at all. Okay, we're good. Hold on, y'all. What the fuck? Yes. Okay. I got that shit set on live chat too, so we good. Because last time it was on top chat and I couldn't see people who were actually chatting. I felt like an asshole. That ain't on me though. That's on technology. You feel me? I'm in grad school. I have to be somewhat smart. That's not true at all. Do not listen to people who say that. But the main point, I'm posting on all platforms right now about the stream. So give me 3 seconds. Right now, link in bio. Now let me actually put the link in the bio. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. How y'all doing today, though? Nobody's in here, so everybody's good. But what? I don't know what this nigga texts about, but how y'all doing today? It is a beautiful day. Today's Saturday and stuff. Panthers play football today. I ain't got my Panthers jersey on right now. I'm bullshitting. My Panthers jersey in here though. Actually, you know what? Because it's our first playoff game in our first home playoff game in 10 years. Oh no. First time we won the division. No, yeah, our first home playoff game in 10 years. I gotta put on. You feel me? Oh, they can't do it, baby. My goat. I love you, nigga. My fucking goat. To the jet boy, my fucking goat. My homeboys got me this jersey. It's pretty smooth. Shout out my homeboys that got me this jersey. Shout out Cam Newton. When I do get paper for real, I'm gonna make it a point to buy all of the Cam Newton jerseys and all the alternative, probably a custom one just for me. Even an Auburn one for sure. Cam Newton's my favorite football player of all time, not even close. Shout out to Cam, man. He's actually the one who really fall in love with football. Like, I don't want to say fall in love. Hoop is my number one, but really, like, I started watching football a lot more, like, thanks to Cam. Like, 2014, 2015. I think 2014. I think the first time I saw Cam play, I think was that Patriots game. Like, I saw the highlights of that, if I remember correctly. But I for sure started following like a faithful. 2014, I claimed him. No cap. 2014, I claimed him. Then 2015, I was all on there. And I was the year that went stupid, so. It was a peak year, man. But yeah, shout out Cam. Hold on. Hey. Hey. I had to hit that for the one time. Did I post it on all platforms? Oh yeah, let me switch this link on the platform real quick. And then we may begin. I do need to is it right here? No, let's put it here. I do need to start the Discord. The Discord might be iffy, but let me double check to make sure we're good and then we'll begin. When I do get paper for real, I'm gonna make it a point to buy all the Cam Newton jerseys. I don't know. Could the audio be better? Hold on. Let me check, y'all. Am I using the right audio though? Hold on. Let me switch audios real quick. All right, mic check. Let's see which one's better. I think this one might be the one on the laptop. I don't know if this is the one on the laptop or the one on my camera. And I don't even know which one's better out of the two. I ain't gonna lie to you. When I for sure started following on my camera, and I don't even know which one's better out of the two. I think the first one. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. No, the one on the camera better, or the one on the All right. It is the second stream of the RY Book Club, the stream in January. We're talking about Jade City today. Jade City by Fonda Lee. Now, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm very grateful and very thankful. I just be happy to be streaming. I really do love making content, and I love reading books. You feel me? I love reading books. So to have a space where I could come through and talk about a book, and you know what I'm saying. And trust me, I have plans and goals even with the book club in terms of raising the people participating. I want I'm not gonna say a lie to you. I don't need like 10,000 people in a book club. Like I don't. It's not about that, but I do want to get a strong community. That's I just want to have a place where people can read and discuss. It's just plain simple. A place where people can read and discuss. Like that's really all there is to it. So I'm very excited for this book club. Obviously, this is our second meeting. The first one we did was last month in December. So this month we're gonna go through the whole month doing reading books and stuff. This is our first book club meeting. We've read Will of the Many, and now we've read Jade, our second book at this point. And then the book of this month, for the people that don't know, is Steel Heart by Brandon Sanderson. I'm actually like 55% of the way done. I think I started it. I think I started it before the new year. I don't remember. Either before or right after. I knew I started it right after because I finished The Will of the Many book 2. I finished that book. Shout out, what is it called? The Strength of the Few. Strength of the Few, that's a hit. Now, it's not going to be part of the book club, obviously. I already read it, but that's a hit. Shit, it might be. I'm not going to lie. It just depends on how nigga feeling, to be honest with you. But that's a hit. Y'all go check that out. Definitely recommend. And I have book reviews. Book reviews will be coming out. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. Like, school's about to start, and I have a big exam which determines my future in this PhD degree anyways. So my priorities, I'm not going to lie to you, are a lot focused on school right now. But with this journey and like getting better at like content creation and just getting better, getting better at being a human, being a person, like better efficiency, holding myself more accountable. I have been dedicating time to like content creation, but also been making sure that I dedicate the time, but appropriate time for my studies and my like study and stuff. Like I wouldn't lie to you, like I've become more structured, but more importantly, I'm very I'm not gonna lie, the final step to my evolution is a schedule. Once I get a schedule and commit to it like forever, I'm good. But it's still like, I don't know, it's still not all the way there for me. I know I need to do it, so I'm going to. But at some point, I just got to try it and just see how that rocks for me. But, where was I going with this? I don't remember where I was going with this. Come on, tell me, bro, what was I going with this point? Can y'all tell me? Please, like, jog my memory. What I was talking about? Efficiency. Oh, yeah. So, I am going to get book reviews out. I have to make a book review about The Will of the Many and the Will of the Many and now Jade City. I just got to, take some time, flesh out a little bit of a script. I mean, I'm just talking from my heart, but just because I want to have like a fire grading system in terms of like how I rate books. I don't want to just do like 1 to 5 stars. Niggas seen that, it's like everybody's seen that. I want something kind of unique. But if y'all see a video, a book review with 5 stars, look the other way. Turn the head. Don't pay no mind. Actually, I lied. Watch the video. Don't say shit. Actually, no. Reply in the comments. But make no mention of what I just said. It might be stars for all I know. I don't know. But I do want to try to think of something out the box. Because I feel like everybody does stars. And trust me. Something about me is I want to be different so bad. Swear to God. But anyways, let me make sure everything's good. I'm going to open it up in the Discord. Now this is where I messed up last time. Right here. So I got to mute you.
Smoking melon hoe. All summer I was chasing cheddar though. I've been stacking.
See, I can't hear it, and I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know why. It is what it is. But what I will do is, yeah, I'll just hear yourself twice. But what I will do is that I'll just like turn up the volume on my laptop. So if they want to, I mute music. Leave stage, share screen, turn on camera, mute. Oh, I see. I'm an input device? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. One of these days I'm gonna figure it out. It is what it is. But anyways, for now, this is just reality, bro. Yeah. So if anyone does want to talk, here I'll put the Discord link in the chat. Panther has just started. This stream is gonna be short. I'm not gonna lie to you. The stream is gonna be about an hour, but a fire hour. Probably 45, but even a more fire 45. You feel me? But I will put the link to the Discord in the YouTube chat. I just gotta figure out how to do that. Hold on, y'all. Can I share it through here? You can't share it. It's so funny too, cause like I would never say I'm technologically challenged, but I don't know. What? Hold on. I'm in the audience? How am I in the audience? I'm that nigga. I'm requesting to... Hold on, y'all. What? How am I in the audience? Why can't I speak? Bro, technology should not be this difficult. It's telling me request to speak. No, nigga, I'm him. Put me in that bitch. Hold on, y'all. What? I made this bitch. Bro, this about to piss me off. I made this hoe. How am I not able to... Alright, fuck it. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna have to do this bitch the hard way. Alright, let's start a new one. Jeez. Jade. City book discussion. Alright. Start. There we go. Yeah, I don't know how you get up there. That's weird. Yeah, I feel like I should be able to self-appoint myself moderator, but it didn't give me the option to. But either way, let's get started with this discussion. Yeah, let's get started with this discussion. So, oh, that's what I was finna do. I was supposed to put a link to the Discord. Hold on, y'all. My dumbass forgot. Hold on, y'all. Be patient. We're almost there. We're almost there. Wait, can I go on my own stream as it like while streaming or no? Oh wait, am I? Yeah, I am a little bit. My bad, y'all. I'm bullshitting. I'm not really bullshitting. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not bullshitting. I'm just a little inexperienced. Give me 2 seconds. Because what I have to do is I have to come here, and I can just go here and just press this. Press copy. Hey, hold on. Boom. There y'all go. Here's the link to the Discord. Boom. There you go. Alright. Now, back to the discussion. Jade City hit. Jade City's a hit. Jade City was a really great book. I never read Fonda Lee before. But shout outs to her. That was an incredible... I feel like... I don't know if I've ever No, I haven't read anything else from her, but Jade City, incredible book. Incredible. I really, favorite character, hands down Lon. Hands down Lon. Hilo is starting to grow on me. Shay, like, I empathize with Shay and I get where she's coming from. But at the same time, and not to say, I mean, like, you know, she kind of feels that she was kind of part of the reason. I'm not gonna lie, she kind of has a good point why she does feel. Also, if you have not read the book, I'll tell you right now, there will be spoilers. Okay, just not for the whole back. But I mean, even though she might feel that she's the reason, and she does have a fair point in terms of why she feels like that, I can definitely understand that. I don't think you can solely blame her. I think this is one of them things where it's just unfortunate. Like, I mean, there's parties you can blame, but, and that's the thing with life in general, and that's why I really like this book too, is I feel it's very relatable, and it's very, what's the word for it? It's very truthful. Like, I feel like it's very realistic. Because a lot of times, if I'm being honest with you, and I hate to talk about death, not to say I hate to talk about death, but, you know, death is not always the most comforting thing. You know, me personally, you know, the Lord is my Savior. Jesus Christ is my Lord. Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior. So I do believe that, you know, there is an afterlife. I do believe that, you know, Lord willing, I will see the heavenly gates. But that doesn't make it any more, you know, enticing to talk about. You know, sometimes, you know, it's not in everybody's mind every day. People don't wake up like, oh my God, I'm about to die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. Like, people don't wake up every day thinking like that. I don't think that's very healthy. But either way, my point being is, I really like how when Lon died, it really felt like everything hit the fan. Like, everything really hit the fan, and it really puts in perspective that, especially, you know, like in my own personal life, if I lost like my mother or my father, it would very drastically change my reality very fast. So it's like the way it changed Shay's reality and Hilo's reality. If we're being completely honest with you, like, and no disrespect to Hilo was not ready to be the pillar. Like, let's be honest, Hilo was not ready to be the pillar. Now it does, like, you know, they're finna go to war. So I guess it does help him, like, that it's him now, because, I mean, he's built for that. But, like, you know, Hilo was a great horn. You know, and in terms of a leader, like, Lon was a great leader. He knew, you know, how much leash to give Hilo and when to reel him in and when to, you know, calm down. You know what I'm saying? And I just felt like Lon, I'm not gonna lie, Lon's for sure my favorite character. He just felt so real to me. And I identified with him a lot, to be honest with you. Especially just, because me personally, I like, you know, to be honest with you, I aspire to be a leader. You know what I'm saying? Like, I aspire to be a leader. Or shit, I am a leader. I'm not gonna lie. I'm real life, I'm a leader. Like, and that's why I can really recognize that, because, like, in times that I've led, in times that I've experienced leadership, I really sympathize with what Lon was going through. Because in the end of the day, like, there's people who can relate to you, but a lot of it is all on you. And especially, you know, in his case, he was leading an entire clan, let alone his own family, but an entire clan trying to live up to the, you know, the name that his grandfather and his father, you know, endowed in the, you know, in Kekon. So that's no easy shoes to fill in any regard. So for him to do that, is extremely impressive. Extremely impressive. That is not easy. And, like, even I mean, along the fact, yo, his ex-wife, I mean, I'm not gonna say screw her, but bro, left that nigga out to rot. Like, what the hell? Like, that's just, it is what it is. It's better off for him, I guess, you know, that he doesn't have to deal with, you feel me? And the only thing detrimental to having, the only thing more detrimental than being alone is having someone who's holding you back. And holding someone that's not all the way there. He's better off buying by himself than having a wife that's not there for him. You know what I'm saying? And that's just, at least that's my humble opinion, you know? But I'm happy, like, you know, I'm glad that she left and went her ways, but I definitely recognize with Lon a lot, because it do get lonely. You know what I'm saying? It do get lonely when you having so much to do with, weighing with, you know, futures of people you love and care about dearly. He loves and cares about his clan dearly. And they're fighting this war cool. There's pressures with, you know, the whole Shine SNN1 That was crazy too with SN1 and that whole war of that too. And even just if they are able to refine that and get it better and better, that will that could change the entire landscape of their reality. If multiple people, like if regular people can use Jade and fight with Jade, that completely changes the landscape of what even the Kekon warriors through SN1 they can now handle more Jade potentially and boost up their abilities even more potentially. That completely changes the landscape of their reality. So that drug in itself, like I understand why Lan was like hell no, because that could, I mean we're talking about the culture, the fabric of Kekon, that could wreck it all. If you can, because it completely changes the market. You can just sell Jade to make, stronger, you can just sell Jade people so they can get superhuman abilities. You think people would I would buy some Jade as SN1 just so I could jump and fly and do all the stuff that they can do. That shit's dope as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I definitely get why Lan was not on those. But I really, like, Lan, the death of Lan, I'm not going to lie to you. Like, Fonda, I'm going to keep it 110 with you. Great book. You can write your ass off. But I'm hot. Lan was my dude. I'm not gonna lie, Lan was my dude. Lan was my dog. Lan was my dog. I really rocked with him. He was really going through it, just trying to figure everything out. And that's the thing about being a leader too. And that's why I respect, people who live their lives out in the open, obviously sometimes for their career, just a choice in terms of, I'm trying to live my life out in the open with this consecration stuff. But people who live their life out in the open, I have a respect for them because it's granted, sometimes you can hide, you can disappear. Now, in the space of sports, you have to show up for some days, regardless of what went right, what went wrong, you have to show up. You feel me? No matter what's happening in your life. But that's why I rock with people who have to live their life on the side because, Lan, his wife left him. They got a divorce and everything. And this man had to still show up and lead the clan through difficult times. He's still leading them right now. Or, now he's, rest in peace, Lan. But he was really, he's really dealing with that. And having to live up to the shadow of and having people doubt him all the while. His own weatherman was betraying him. He had a snake right there. And that's so real. Because a lot of times, niggas think, oh my God, I need to be watching out. I need to be watching out looking for snakes. No, nigga, you need to be looking down for snakes. He was right there. His snake was right next to him. That was his right. Well, it wasn't really his right hand man. That was his brother. But that was his left hand man. If he wasn't his right, that was the weather man. You feel me? And he was sliming him out. That's lame as fuck. That's lame as hell. I'm not gonna lie. He's lame for that. I ain't gonna lie. But I just really rock with Lan, man. He had to deal with so much. And one of the things I respect the fuck out of Lan for is the fight. When he challenges the dude to the clean blade, I'm glad he won. But him even taking up that fight and him even his brother yo, you can, you know what I'm saying? But he's bro, Hilo was telling Lan yo, you don't have to go fight this. I can take care of him. He's no, I gotta fight. I gotta fight them. He sometimes, and that's real. Sometimes you have to make a statement. That's me keep it a stack. The biggest lie that people will ever tell you is that everything is equal. Everything is never equal. Some moments matter way more than other moments. And it's in the grand scheme of things, for instance, I relate everything to basketball because I hooped. In a basketball game, right? You go out there, you get, let's say, you get on a loose ball, or let's say you get a steal and you get a layup. That's 2 points, right? You get 2 extra points. Cool, right? At the end of the game, if y'all win by 2, obviously, you feel me? You get that layup, you put you up 2, but now let's say you're at the end of the game, right? And you have the same opportunity to make that same play so you get another steal and get that layup, but you don't make it. And the buzzer goes off and you end up losing by 2. Now, you had that up 2 in the beginning, which was the same play. It was cool, and it helped you maybe put y'all up a couple points. But now at the end of the game, you couldn't make that same play. Obviously, that weighs way more than then. Because so much stuff happened since that point, and now we're at this point. Now, in the grand scheme of things, it's just a 2-point swing in both sides. But the 2 points at the end meant a lot. That could have sent you to overtime. You get what I'm saying? So, everything is not made equal. And for allowing that moment, he could be like, nah, y'all got it for sure. Or he looked around, he said, nah, this means a lot. This is going to send a message. And we had to send a message. And I love that. He stood up there, whether he really wanted to or not, he knew, nah, this is the time. We got to go send a message. And I relate to that. You feel me? I didn't take tests before. I didn't take hella tests. I wouldn't be here if I didn't take tests. But I gotta pass this test in a couple 2 weeks. You feel me? This is a huge moment. I need this test. And that's why, hey, shout out to Long Man. That man, I rock with him heavy. Even with just, I rock with him heavy. That was just that was very sad and unfortunate. And that shit hurt. I was hoping for some miracle he could somehow get the antidote or I forgot what it's called, but just so he could live. But nah, he drowned that down. I think it was a dock, right? In the ocean or something. He drowned in the ocean, I think. I don't remember where he drowned, where Lon did, but Lon, man, I got real love for you. You went out there, you were a dog to me, Lon. Oh, Lon, you were a dog. You still are a dog to me, Lon. I love you. Lon, I have real love for you. I'm dead ass. I have real love for you. Then Hilo, too. I'm really excited to see what Hilo does. It's kind of obvious what's going to happen in terms of, like, I'm not going to lie, they're about to go to full-fledged war. But the balls to pull off what he did in that last, I guess you could say, like, that last second or so. I don't know how you would describe it, but, like, when they went and they pulled off that ploy. When they put off the ploy where Aiden, his younger cousin, ended up slaughtering the head of the rival clan. That was insane. Like, even just the gall to pull something like that and it worked, amazing. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. Aiden, I mean, it's cool. Like, I understand where Aiden's coming from. Like, I can't get mad at Aiden for how he feels, for sure. But I definitely understand where he's coming from. Because, like, that's pretty gory. Especially fresh out of high school, assuming, I think he's 18. When he did this, 17, 18. That is a lot. To murder people and have that much Jade, when you never had, like, been exposed to that much Jade at one time, that is pretty scarring. But at the same time, it's like to go out on the stage and deny getting Jade in front of everybody. It's just what I'm saying. All moments are not equal. What I feel like Aiden should have done is just go get his Jade, you know, the last piece for being, you know, for graduating, and then, you know, maybe take your uncle or take Hilo, talk to him like, hey, I can't do this no more. Like, I don't want to do Jade no more. And have a private conversation. But to do it in front of everybody, is like, it's cooked. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty cooked. He was cooked at that point. But what was I gonna do? But he was definitely fried at that point, and I definitely understand where Hilo's coming from. Like, that is not the moment when we need strength and we're about to go to war, and you over here talking about like, I can't do it. Like, no, buddy, you gotta, like, I don't want to say suck it up, but like, at least Hilo, I totally understand. You need dogs right now. You are fighting for survival of your entire clan. You need dogs, not puppies. Even you need dogs who are ready to fight and do what it takes. So I definitely get that. I am curious to see what he is going to do with Aiden. If he's just going to leave him there, or maybe he has plans for him or something. I don't know. But very curious to see how Hilo's going to attack Aitma, the head of the mountain. Just seeing how he's going to attack the mountain clan. Because what he did at the end for sure, huge strike, and definitely changed the tide of the entire, you know, impending battle. But at the same time, now you have to battle. Like, you had a great first strike, but now you actually have to fight. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's one of them things where you throw that first swing, you know, you throw that first punch, hit him square in the jaw. It don't end right there. You still got to fight. Man's still up. He's not knocked out yet. You still got to fight. And Aitma, she's a demon. That's for sure. She's a demon. I'm not going to lie. She's scary as hell. So I'm very curious to see what's going to happen in that aspect. What else did I like about this book? That was fire. I really enjoyed, like, the Lon, I really enjoyed like, I don't know how to describe it. Not the pre-Lon, but like when Lon was a child, when they described like Lon as a child, where he was like, you know, kind of seeing his dad, seeing what his dad was doing and stuff, and the way he had to live, and just seeing the way Lon was like, you know, getting those pieces of wisdom and just being, you know, being brought up to lead. That's the biggest thing too. I can't remember if Hilo talked about it, but Hilo was never meant to lead. Gila was never meant to lead. Like, not to say he would have acted any different in his younger years, because he always he knew he was finna be Horn. And like, not to say he would have acted different in his younger years, but he was never meant to lead. Like, Lon is literally, I think, how much older? I think Lon is 8 years older than him, if I remember. There's a sizable difference, I remember that. But like, Lon was always built to lead. Since he was a kid and having these conversations with his dad, like, they always knew, like, you were going to be the next head. They brought him up as the next head. They did not bring up Hilo as the next head of the clan. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you want to talk about becoming important at work. My goodness. He became ultra important at work. Like, so I'm very curious. I need to stop saying like, though. I don't like saying like all the time. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's like, you feel me? I'm better than that. But you want to talk about being thrusted into position, and I wish Hilo all the best, but I'm really very curious to see how he's gonna adjust to this new role. Because he can't lead the clan the way he was leading as a Horn. He just can't. It was way too, I mean, reckless is a strong word. I mean, it seems like we're about to go to war, so I guess maybe the aggressiveness will be fire at this point, but he has to have a balance. Like, we need a balance at this point. We need a balance. If they're going to win this war, he needs to be able to know when to push and when to pull back. And I'm glad that he has Shay by his side now to help lead him in that aspect as well. But that's what got me even more pressed too. Like, we did not need Shay. Shay. Why? And I get why, low-key, but still, Shay, they had the perfect trio ready. It was supposed to be Lon as the head, Hilo as the Horn, Shay as the weatherman. Why were you not Shay? It's okay. It's whatever. It's whatever. It's whatever. It's whatever. I'm very curious to see how Shay. I really love the scene. Well, not the scene, but when they're describing Shay after she found the news and she immediately went and got her Jade, and like, I just loved how, like, when shit went down, she immediately knew, I gotta step up. Like, she put all her feelings to the side. She said, the clan needs me. I need to step up. And she stepped up into that role immediately. And I respect her for that a lot. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm glad that she did that. I really am glad that she did that. But why couldn't she have saved Lon? Fuck! Why couldn't she save Lon, though? Why did you have to sacrifice Lon Fonda? Why? Lon is my favorite. Oh my gosh, I don't get to see Lon for 2 chapters. There's 3 books and I didn't even get to finish 1 book with Lon. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. Oh. You're gonna have me grasping for anything. It's crazy. But I also see too, I don't know how many of y'all are locked into Jade City, but it was actually picked up to be made into a TV show a couple years back on, I want to say Peacock, but they ended up canceling the show for whatever reason. I don't know why, but they ended up canceling it, which kind of sucks, but, you know, it is what it is. I'm not tripping on it, but I think it's really cool, though. That is I think it would make a great show, for sure. I think it would definitely make a great show. With all the action, all the fighting, even just the political, like, you know, super excited. And it's just to think, and I've already looked at, like, on Goodreads and stuff, like, each book has a better rating. So, like, the highest rated book is the last book, Jade Legacy. So, super excited to see where this story is going to go, especially after the kind of like the climax at the back end of the book with, you know, the Aiden scene. Very curious to see where this is going to go and how it's just going to progress and get better. I mean, I think this next one's going to be crazy, I'm not going to lie. I'm very excited to see this war. Let's see, what else did I like about the book? So for sure, favorite character. Actually, I'll give my top 3 characters. Lon, number 1. I'm going to give an honorable mention to Barrow. Honorable mention. Just because I mean, he was scummy, and he ended up being part of the reason why. No, he definitely was part of the reason why Lon died. So I mean, there's that, but
I just liked his perspective because we got to see someone outside of the clan and someone without power. I like that. And we got to see the perspective of like someone just living in the city, essentially trying to make a living and trying to, in his case, trying to get rich. Hold on. I'm trying to remember this guy's name. Hilo. Hilo's probably Aiden's gonna either Aiden or Hilo 2 and 3. It's either way. Nah, Hilo gotta be number 2. I like Hilo. I'm gonna put Hilo number 2. I even like Wen. I'm not gonna lie. I like the twins a lot. I like that whole trio a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I like the trio a lot. They're like, I just like how they've always had his back. They've always been like, with each other and yeah. So I was trying to remember. Where's my channel? Oh yeah, the twins. I'm not gonna lie. Hilo 2, Twins 3. Twins is a package. I really love the dynamic of all the trio of them, but I really enjoy those 3 characters a lot. I love their trio. I just love the way that the Tar twins and Hilo act, and even how he's just breaking the standards, or not the standards, but breaking the stigmas around them. Like I fuck with that heavy, and I'm glad. Hey, shout out my boy Hilo. Shout out that boy Hilo getting married and stuff. That's beautiful, and especially because I can tell she's a real ride or die. So at least from what I've seen, and I really rock with that. I love that. So the honorable mention show, Biro's a hoe. I'm not gonna lie, just because he slaughtered my favorite, and Biro, he's no longer honorable mention. Fuck that guy. Fuck Biro. Who should I put there? Fuck honorable mention. That's my top 3. Number 1, Lon. Number 2, Hilo. Number 3, the Tar twins. Or Maik twins. I forget their names, but shout out to them. They're fire. I like them a lot. What else? Oh, honorable mention Aiden. I really enjoyed, and that's one of the things, that's why Hilo for sure is number 2. I like that he went and saw Aiden at his school. I just love, and my family does it a lot too, but they show out in terms of at special events, for instance, the came to my graduation, they came to one of the basketball games, and I just love, I just love family. It's beautiful. And whatever, the fact he made it a point to go see his little, adopted cousin or not, that was beautiful to me. I really liked that. I really liked it a lot, so I was happy for that. What else is there? What else am I missing? I don't think I'm missing anything. In terms of my favorite parts of the book. I don't know, y'all. I really don't know. Hold on, y'all. Let me think. I don't know though. I think that's it. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I think that's it. I don't have much else to say about the book. Except shout out Fonda Lee. That was a great story. Just a really great book from top to bottom. I don't really have any complaints about it. It was just a great experience. And that world and stuff, I really like that world a lot. It's very interesting, very engaging, and just cool. Especially with I've always been I always loved superpowers since I was a kid. So just the superhuman abilities that they portray is really cool. It's really cool. So definitely shout out Fonda Lee. That was an incredible piece of work. I'll be making a book review for both The Will of the Many and Jade City sometime in this month. I'm not gonna lie to you, but it definitely will be getting to that. Y'all wish me the best of luck on this exam. It's gonna be harder than a bitch, but I'm studying my ass off. That's for sure. Studying my ass off. I have a couple videos I'm working on. Obviously, keeping the short form to keep it. You feel me? To keep my to keep the page fresh and keep growing the audience. And I'm gonna make that's a big one. I'm gonna make a short video because I did read 21 books in 2025. So with reading 21 books, I will I'm gonna make a top 5 of 2025. I'm gonna make a top 5 of 2025. I just need to I need to pick the 5 books and I need to make a video, but I definitely will be making a video about that because I also noticed too, it's like whenever I do post book content, it gets out to people who read books who are more likely to join the book club so we can continue to grow this. But you know, you gotta feed the people. And like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I do really enjoy books. But do I want to be known as a book, like just for books? Just for books? Probably not. But I want people to know I am a reader. Because I really do enjoy reading a lot. You feel me? So, and to grow that audience and to continue to progress the book club, I have to make book content. And this is just a great piece of book. I mean, I already read 21 books, so this is just a great piece to make. This is just a great piece of it to add. Like, this is just great book content that's already like right there. You feel me? So I'm definitely gonna make that list. Make the video, and put it out there for my top 5. There's something else I'm forgetting. But yeah, so 2 book reviews. So that's what I'm saying. Book club, y'all fitting big in and turning this content. I got 2 book reviews to make, and I gotta make a top 5 of 2025. So there's gonna be a lot of book videos coming out. Then for regular Worlds Inspire, I got a couple really good videos. Like short form, I gotta shoot, but some I gotta edit. One I gotta edit very fast to get it out there, because that one I've been holding on for a couple of days now, or not, for like almost 2 weeks now. So I got some things, you know, a skit coming out soon. I got a really good long form video coming out within probably the next 2 to 3 weeks. Definitely before the end of the month. It has to come out before the end of the month because I have another video that's the follow up to that video coming out right after. So it definitely will be very, very soon. To be honest with you, very, very soon. So yeah, a lot of great content coming out. Very excited. I hope y'all enjoyed the stream. Thank y'all so much for checking in. Again, the book of January, I hope y'all been reading, Steelheart. I'll actually look on. Let me check my phone. Because, let me see. I want to tell y'all exactly how far I am into Steelheart. And it's January 10th. That looks like a good ass book. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Glass of Mortals? I don't know if I'm gonna read this. How many reviews does it have? Low reviews. I'm gonna put in the one to read. We'll see, maybe. Anyways, back to Steelheart. I am 55% of the way through Steelheart. And it's January 10th, so I'm definitely going to finish it in time. Really good book so far. I'm not going to say much on it because you got to wait till February. But, yeah, I'm not going to say too much on it. I will say, though, I'm not going to lie to you. Like, once I get through this exam, Lord, I put into thy hands in all things. I'm your child. Lord, please help me. Please help me. Give your son knowledge and push me through this exam. Amen. Once I get through this exam, I will be looking into making the book club a better experience. I think because I actually, let me double check, but I just seen in the Discord, yeah, somebody had joined through the Discord, and I kind of realized too, if you join through the Discord, you don't get to see me. In terms of, yeah, you just don't get to see me. There's really nothing else that needs to be said. You don't get to see me. So, what I will do for sure is I'll stream. Honestly, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I could do that right now. Hold on. I think I can. Let me double check. See, I can't find it. I was gonna say that maybe I could put what I'm streaming, because what I'm gonna do for the next one is I'm gonna put like the camera shot, I'm gonna put that video angle into Discord. I know you can. I've seen streamers do it. So I'm gonna make sure to do that just so people who are Discord can get the same experience and can see a person instead of just seeing my icon light up. You know what I'm saying? Just more engagement. You can see the visual, see who's talking to you. You know what I'm saying? But I don't see, because it's not giving me the option. Like, I see the option to put the thing, but I don't see my actual camera. Like, it's not showing up on here. Yeah, I don't see it. It is what it is. Alright. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna look into, you know, making a better book club experience for y'all and continue to grow the book club. I have some great book content, coming out relatively soon. So it should definitely grow our audience and grow the book club as well. I really enjoy doing the book club, so I don't really mind like all the numbers and stuff, but I do want to grow it, of course. Especially for the vision I have for it, you know, when it does get big, I do for it to get to the point where I can do something like that. You know, I definitely should grow it. And to be honest with you, like I'm not gonna, cause then, you know, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Sometimes you gotta hold things and not put it out there yet, just cause you don't want people to take the idea, or more importantly, you don't want, you know, sometimes you put things out there and it ruins it. People get too involved, too like, oh, da, da, da. It just kind of fucks it up. So I'm not gonna say what it is, but I do have something very fire planned for the book club in the future, which would be really cool to see. And even then, the reason I'm saying is that, like, I'm probably going to do that a little earlier than I normally would. But thanks to my boy G, he was like, bro, you got to push on a lot of these ideas and not just wait until, like, it's the perfect, quote-unquote, perfect. So, like, the first one's going to be very small, but I think of something like, because it's an event, something like DreamCon. It's not a DreamCon type of event, but it's an IRL event I have planned for the book club. And that first one's going to be small. It's going to grow from there. You feel me? So, like, I mean, I'm not going to lie to y'all. If we get... Nah, probably not this year. I was about to lie to y'all. I don't know about this year. But as we grow, I mean, anything's possible. I wouldn't put it, like, I wouldn't say it's impossible to have the first, like, IRL event I have envisioned for the book club this year. It's going to be annual, so we'll see. But definitely just got to, you know, just start by building it up. I will say, too, because I have goals for 2020. I have goals for 2025 or 2026. And I think I'm going to add that, too. I think I'm going to add that to the goals. Like 20 people participating in book club. I think that's got to be the goal. Because for me personally, like I just know the power of goals. I know the power of goals, and I'm doing myself a disservice. I'm doing y'all a disservice if I don't put a goal and aim for that goal. Otherwise, it's kind of just like, you know, meandering aimlessly. You know, it's not as focused compared to if I had a goal that I'm reaching for. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely will write that goal down. 20 people by the end of the year participating in the book club. I think that's very doable, to say the least. I think it's very doable. I already got, even on my last post, and this is what I'm saying too, like, it's why it's so important to just, you know, to just try. You know what I'm saying? Let me go here. We're done with the discussion on Discord, so I'm going to end it. Oh, my bad. Pretty good. Alright, I just ended it on the Discord, but we're going to continue talking on here. Anyway, so hold on. So we're going to continue talking on here. I do need to make a clip for the TikTok. It's going to be a funny ass clip. Fuck, should I screen record? I'm gonna make the clip real quick, y'all. Hold on. Or, honestly... Hold on, y'all. Alright, that's fine. Hold on, y'all. I'm not sure how I should do this, though. Yeah, I do know how to do this. Hold on. What I will do is I'll just come here. Are you screen record again? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how to... Okay, I'm gonna take a snippet of this. Oh shit. I guess we got it. Yeah. Alright, nice. Okay. I got the snippet I want, so I can put that in there. Okay, so that's locked in. I got a clip I'm gonna make for that's gonna promote the book club. But okay, I'm gonna make the clip real quick. Y'all ready? Yeah, it's that time. Book club second. Yeah, it's that time. Book club second meeting. J City. Let's discuss. Where's everybody? Where is everybody? I don't know how I'm gonna make that a clip, but that's gonna be a clip somehow. You feel me? Yeah, book club. Yeah, book club, baby. Yeah, book club. Book club second meeting. Where is everybody? No, but, okay, now I got my clip. Clearly, I forgot to read the book. That's why nobody's in here. All right. That should be good. Stop recording. All right. Okay. Anyways, so back to the point at hand. What was I gonna say? What were we talking about? I don't remember what we were talking about. I'm not gonna lie to you. But yeah, I have big plans. But yeah, no, I'm gonna set that goal for sure. 20 people by the end of the year. I think it's very doable, very possible. And I just got like even a great example, right? And this is what I'm saying, like, it's never a loss. Like, it truly is never a loss. You can always change, like, a disappointment or a setback to something positive, something, you know, you can find strength in. A great example is literally what I did with the last TikTok I made. I made a TikTok asking for people to choose the book. Nobody responded and chose the book. I made a TikTok highlighting that, make a joke out of it, and I got 3 or 4 suggestions in the very next one. You know what I'm saying? Like, the very next TikTok, I got 3 or 4 suggestions of like, oh, can you do this? Or let it be this book? Can it be this book? Or can it be that book? One person suggested a book. We had a very wholesome conversation. She suggested Sword of Kage. Sword of Kage was probably my #1 book of last year. Like, that book's incredible. But, like, just putting out videos out there is just more book content to get out there to reach to more people in that space and bring them in to, you know, make them feel part of this, you know, bring them into the book club and make them feel part of the community. You know what I'm saying? So, it's a simple thing. You just got to keep on putting out book content. The audience will grow. The book club will grow. I don't even worry too much about the book club or, like, growing the book club, but it will grow. I know it will with time. But, yeah, I just want to keep on. Obviously, I told you I have some videos. What the hell? It's weird. But, yeah, I have some videos that are going to get made for the book club for, I have some book content that's going to come out soon, so definitely be on the lookout for that. But I set some big goals this year, and let's hit them. Let's do it. Boom! My voice cracked. Boom! Shit fire. Shout out old boy from St. Mary's. Every time somebody hits a 3, he always says boom. And that shit's iconic as fuck to me, I ain't gonna lie. But thank y'all so much for watching. This was RY Book Club stream number 2. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not planning on streaming outside of the book club. But if some opportunities that I've envisioned do come about, I won't pass them up. And I will go ahead and, you know, stream. But outside of that, if the opportunities do not present itself, then I'm probably going to stick to just the only time that I will personally be streaming. Nelly might be streaming relatively soon, actually. We've been in talks about that. He's, you know, trying to figure out his sort of flow on that and how he wants to approach that. to where he can come out and give not only his best self, but have a lot of fun and presenting his best content out there. And obviously, you know, he's in everything ROI in terms of like skits and stuff, of course. But yeah, so just on that. But outside that, me personally, in terms of me streaming, that's the reality of it, to be honest with you. That's the reality of that part. But I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Yeah, I can't think if there's anything else, to be honest with you. I can't think if there's anything else. I don't know. But yeah. Yeah, so, like, yeah. The only time I'm streaming is just really book club, so probably 12 streams for the year. This is the first stream of the year. At least, hey, there's going to be a minimum. Actually, I lied. There's probably, no. Because what was this? This was for the book of December. Yeah, a minimum of 12 streams. Minimum of 12 streams this year. So definitely look forward to it. A lot more content. You see my face a lot more because I'm consistently posting. I have a huge goal this year in terms of posting. And I'm just going to tell y'all this main goal. The main goal this year is to post 73 TikToks. No, not TikToks. 73 pieces of content in terms of yeah, just 73 pieces of content. I don't really know there's really much more that needs to be said outside of that. But 73 pieces of content with there's something I'm forgetting, but I can't remember. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, because the reason why I'm asking, so why 73? Why exactly? It's either 71 or 73. I'm not gonna lie, it's in my notes. I don't know. But the reason why is because that is, oh wow, hold on, I can do the math real quick. No, it's 71. The reason why is because that's 20% of the year. My goal is to post 20% of the days of 2026. My goal is to post 26% of 2020, or 20%. My goal is to post 20% of 2026. If I do that, I should see a lot of growth. And even then, like, that's just, like, independent, quote-unquote independence. Like, for instance, I have a big video coming out, and with my bigger videos, I always chop them up into short-form content to post, like, promoting the video, essentially. And, like, those, like, snippets, I don't consider, like, that wouldn't count towards the goal. But that is the goal for 2026. So y'all going to be seeing me a lot more often, as I have real strong aspirations and desire to grow. Now, I'm not going to have to pass that exam to help really push me forward, but I really do feel like this is the year when everything's going to change. I'm going to pass that exam. I'm going to pass that exam. The YouTube and just content creation is going to go crazy this year, and it's really going to change my life for the better. I'm super excited for it. I can't wait for y'all to see it all, you feel me? But I'm going to head out. I got to watch my Panthers. Hopefully they're winning right now. But, you know, we got to play some Final Jets before we leave out, you feel me? Hold on, let me see some of this. Yeah.
I ain't gonna talk about you. Please don't talk about me. You know I sit like a floor. You know I'm sick in the sheets. Baby girl, one more time. I'm just trying to get discreet. Gotta keep the shit on the low. Gotta keep the shit discreet. In the party and she wanna back it up. And she beauty, so I'm trying to chat it up. BH city nigga, understand it all. I'm a bourbon nigga, but I'm innocent. Got a problem with me, then I'm checking on. Overseas nigga, international. And this pretty Saturday, I'ma swag it off. She wanna eat me up like a cannibal. But let's hit you in your melon hole. All summer I was chasing cheddar though. I've been stacking up like the principal. I've been stacking up, that's what I'm meant to do. Pretty Saturday and she high for edible. Pretty pussy got me feeling delicate. When I dive in, yeah, it's feeling incredible. Pussy so good, I put it on just to go. They cannot stop me, I'm feeling like Ichigo. I'm tying his skin like a pantyhose. Yeah, my nigga that die, he got plenty hoes. So I'm passing the shawty, I'm feeding for. I've been feeding for her for a minute though. Shawty bag got me in a choke hug. What's the plans? I'm just trying to go hard. I ain't gonna talk about you. Please don't talk about me. You know I sit like a floor. You know I'm sick in the sheets. Baby girl, one more time. I'm just trying to get discreet. Gotta keep the shit on the low. Gotta keep the shit discreet.
Yeah. Shit, I need a break from the bullshit. It's been racing my mind. And I think that you might be the culprit who been equal, I see how you move in a shady disguise. Now that we here, baby, fuck all the chit chat. Burning so high, you a lit match. Shawty, tell me where you been at. Relax in the seat, baby, sit back. I'm tryna break you in that like Kit Kat. Got a cup full of Henny, we'll sit back. You in love with me, baby, admit that. And I got a lot to say, shit, in fact. Got this dream where I'm stuck in the desert and see a mirage. Whole crowd giving rounds of applause. Riding me, except to say I'm appalled. The boys and all. I try to take a step closer before I fall. Then I shrink down, feeling small. Wake up, you the one I wanna call. Can you take me back to the times I had no worries, with no expectation?